Good morning, all. Actually, I'm recording this in the afternoon. I have the great pleasure of having in my home Dr. Wilfredo Lavoy, and we're here planning some charter schools in Florida. I'm going to let Dr. Lavoy tell us a little bit about his educational philosophy based on many years of successful experience um, um, uh, in, um, in Massachusetts and in other parts of the country. So, Dr. Lavoy.
Thank you. Appreciate the opportunity to talk with you briefly. What has brought me to this work for a number of years has been my own journey through public schools in New York City, and the lasting uh, commitment that I have and the passion that I have to do the work on behalf of kids who were similarly like me in the system, who came as a native speaker, language speaker into this country and have journeyed. The painful reality that is that what happened in the early or mid 50s in this country continues to repeat itself. So that that gravitated, helped me, magnetized me into coming into this field of public education. That for the past 35 years I've been bivocational, both as a pastor and an educator. In the last 20 years more, 25 years or more involved in public education. My last assignment as a superintendent of schools, working with underrepresented youth and English language learners in a school system in the northeast quarter of the United States. My philosophy about uh, education for children is giving them an opportunity. We often hear in America the American History of Education about the achievement gap, and it really is not about the achievement gap. It's about the opportunity gap, giving and exposing kids to opportunities that give them a sense of hope that they can see themselves as productive citizens of society. Schools should be doing that. Schools should be a laboratory for learning and self-learning of kids and managers of their learning that gives them a hope for the future. And we have learned from experience, and this story could be told in many corners of this country, places of excellence, that if you support poor children, and we're not going to deny that poverty has an impact, but if you support poor children, give them those opportunities for learning, and be managers of their own learning, producers of their own learning, children will stand up to the task. And more you'll see the opportunity, or what we know as the achievement gap, being reduced for children. We have seen it over again, both by what we do every single day through practices and curriculums that are aligned, the support the children need, doing the proper assessment, not summative assessments that take a snapshot of it, but formative, ongoing assessment that become value added. Schools should be value added to children. For too long, kids have gone to school with no value added to their lives. So that's what brings me to this work every day, that we are bringing value to their lives. And so we are passionate about this work. We now look forward to the opportunity of operationalizing that in a greater context in this country to the initiatives of Family Life Academy charter schools that we're now beginning to replicate this model throughout the country. But the long and short of it, that every child can learn if we give them the opportunity for learning, and bringing that opportunity, closing the opportunity gap that has been translated into the achievement gap.
I want to thank Dr. Lavoy for sharing this with us. I'm going to stay under my 5 minutes, but you'll hear more from him in the future, as well as others who are involved with this work. So be blessed. Make sure you have your cup of coffee, and always remember, be happy, be healthy, and laugh a lot. It's important. And say to someone you love them, and give them a big hug, like I'm going to hug Dr. Lavoy.
Amen.